Brett on the screen. Number 1 is Malik Evans. Number 2, Jesse Haynes. Number 3, DeAndre Davis. Number 4, Thorne Stevens. Number 5, Jay Farrow. Number 8, Alante A.J. Gorham. Number 11, Javon Watson. Number 15, Tyreek Davis. Number 21, R.J. Farrow. Number 22, Damone Collins. 24 is Justin Zumbrin. 30 is Sean Rogers. 32, Phil Bledsoe Jr. And 55, Brandon Wilkins. And for your Indiana Lions, it'll be number 1, Mike Osborne. Number 2, Eric Messer. Number 3 is Jordan Heidelberg. Who else we got out there? We've got Preston Case, Preston Roberts, Corey Wright, Gerald Campbell, Phil Bessick, and Vince Hill. And it appears as though we may be lagging here.
Yeah, I think we'd have to look at your computer if you get sound on it.
We'll see. All right, starting for your Indiana Lions will be number 3, Jordan Heidelberg. Number 2, Eric Messer. Number 14, Tracy Ganau. Number 11, Scooty Walker. Number 30 is Gerald Campbell. Starting for your Columbus Wizards, number 21, R.J. Farrow. Number 5, Jay Farrow. No relation. They spelled their last names different. Number 8, Alante A.J. Gorman. Number 55, Brandon Wilkins. And number 32, Phil Bledsoe Jr. All right, getting ready for tip-off. That'll be Gerald Campbell against, I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Mr. Bledsoe. And here we go. Tip-off is controlled by the Wizards. And here comes Alante Gorman up the court. Over to Bledsoe. Bledsoe shoots, won't go. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Eric brings it up the floor. Over to Jordan Heidelberg. He crosses center court. Scooty Walker, top of the key to Cam. Over to Eric Messer. Back to Cam. Cam's going to fire up a 3, and he hits it. Three-pointer, Gerald Campbell. And with 11:28 and counting left in the first quarter, Lions up 3-0. Three-point shot up, no good by the Wizards, but the putback is up and good. That was Phil Bledsoe with the offensive board. Scooty Walker with it. He'll drive to the basket. Over to Tracy Ganau. Shoot, no good. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wizards with it underneath. Whistle on the floor. Foul is called. And what have we? Looks like it'll be against the Lions. Scooty Walker called for the infraction. And Wizards inbound. Wizards with it in three-point range. Passing it around. Now a little bit closer. Here comes Bledsoe. He shoots. He scores. And the Columbus Wizards take a 4-3 lead. Long pass down to Tracy Ganau is too long. And I sure thought that originated in the backcourt, but maybe not. No 3D light on in the house, and the Wizards aren't asking for one, so I think we escaped disaster there. Wizards passing it around. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Long shot there by Brandon Wilkins is no good. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Over to Jordan Heidelberg. And up the floor he comes. Jordan's going to fire up a 3. Got it! Nothing but net.
Shooting threes today.
6-4. Indiana Lions in the lead very early in this contest. Wilkins with it. Long shot up, no good. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Columbus Wizards in the black uniforms with black numbers outlined by blue. A little bit hard to see them from the other end of the court. Indiana Lions are in their white uniforms with purple and teal trim. Gerald Campbell buries a three-pointer. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 9:15 left in the first quarter. Indiana Lions 9, Columbus Wizards 4, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium as we come out of the timeout. Wizards inbound. Jay Farrow up to Gorham.
You get that back on your phone.
Gorham underneath to Wilkins. Wilkins going to move in a little bit closer. He's going to shoot. He's going to score. Whistle on the floor. He's not going to score. My bad. Wilkins going to the line. He'll shoot. That one goes in. 9-5. Second one is up and good. 9-6. Indiana Lions in the lead. Jordan Heidelberg with it. He'll drive to the hoop. Shoot, no good. Rebounded by Farrow for the Wizards. Jay Farrow, that is. Here comes Jay. He'll shoot, won't go in. Tip in is up and in by somebody. I think Phil Bledsoe. Those black numbers on black jerseys are really hard to see. Yes, it was Bledsoe. Eric Messer with it. Over to Scooty Walker. Scooty Walker guarded by Gorham. Over to Cam. Cam fires up a three.
Ooh,
short and out of bounds.
I knew that was going to be short right off the bat.
Wizards bring it up the floor. Scooty going to get called for a push on that one. Brandon Wilkins was the victim of that foul. So, foul was called on the floor, and Brandon will inbound. Into Gorham. Back to Wilkins. Wilkins guarded by Scooty Walker. Shot is up, no good by R.J. Farrow. No relation to Jay.
Jump ball, Gerald Campbell.
And the ball goes over to the Lions. Jordan Heidelberg brings it over the timeline for the Indiana Lions. Over to Cam. Over to Eric Messer. Nice fake pass there, and Eric takes it all the way into the hoop for the layup. Up and good. That'll make it 11-8.
Drive, Eric Messer.
7:36 and counting left in the first quarter. This is Bledsoe with it, I believe. Bledsoe's going to shoot. Won't go.
Go Jordan Heidelberg with the rebound. With the assist from Tracy Ganell.
Jordan gets it across the timeline. Over to Gerald Campbell. Cam going to drive to the basket. Whistle on the floor. And Cam's going to shoot two.
Yeah, it's going to be a two-shot foul on number 21, R.J. Farrow.
So 7:07 left in the first quarter. Indiana Lions up 11-8. And Cam's going to have the option here, or the opportunity here, maybe.
I was going to say, is it
all right?
Is it too soon to have a 20-minute officials review timeout?
I think I heard somebody yell media timeout, so
okay.
We'll treat it as a media timeout. 7:07 left in the first quarter. Indiana Lions 11, Columbus Wizards 8, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we come out of the media timeout. 7:07 left in the first period. Indiana Lions up on the Columbus Wizards, 11-8. And thank you to my mom for confirming that we are in sync. We're not lagging.
I was sweating a little bit there.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm always sweating, so it really doesn't matter.
All right, so now we can get to enjoying the game here instead of running a fire drill.
Frantically. Yeah,
all right.
Today is going to be a game of who wore it best, because we've got two teams that have black, white, purple and light blue.
That's right. Indiana Lions in the white, Columbus Wizards in the black. Columbus Wizards out of Columbus, Ohio, not Columbus, Indiana. As Cam is good on both shots, and the Lions are up 13-8. Wizards are a very good team out of the blue division in the Central region. And the Lions have to win both of their games this weekend to host a first-round playoff game. So
It's going to be off of Brandon Wilkins. Jordan Heidelberg got out of the way, and Lions ball.
So we got a big one today against the Columbus Wizards, and we've got a big one tomorrow against a very tough Southland Saints team out of the Chicago area.
Pass. Oh,
Shot won't go. Rebounded by Bledsoe over to Gorham.
That was a hell of a pass by Jordan Heidelberg to Gerald Campbell.
And there's a steal.
Oh, get it up to Jordan.
And flash.
There you go. It works better if you switch them around.
Nobody's going to catch the flash. Layup up and in for two.
A little more speed on Jordan Heidelberg than Gerald Campbell. I think he
Jay
understands
Farrow buries one on the other end. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to protest that one.
No. Jordan guarded by Gorham. Jordan
Use the skills you got.
Wants more room. He's going to fire a long two. It will not go. Bledsoe there for the rebound. Bledsoe is an excellent rebounder. I recognize a lot of these Wizards, not only from their time with the Wizards, but from their time with the now defunct Ohio Bruins. Oh, three-pointer there by the big man, Brandon Wilkins, for the Columbus Wizards. So a lot of these guys used to play for the Ohio Bruins. When the Bruins went under, they became the Columbus Wizards. And now you're all caught up. So a lot of these guys have been around for a while.
Oh.
Eric Messer hits the floor hard after Brandon Wilkins gets the rebound. I don't think it was anything shady. I think he just got bumped.
Oh.
And shot is up and good for the Wizards on the other end.
Jay Farrow in the right place for that air ball.
We approach the 5-minute mark, all tied up, 15-15 between the Lions in white and the Wizards in black.
Scooty Walker.
Scooty's shot is no good. There's a whistle on the floor. And
he'll draw the two-shot foul. And I want to say that was on Phil Bledsoe.
Yeah, that's what the scoreboard is showing.
Okay.
So Scooty Walker goes to the line to shoot two. First shot is up. First shot is good. Substitution for the Wizards as Sean Rogers enters the game. Javon Watson enters the game. R.J. Farrow is going to get a breather, and I believe that's A.J. Gorham there. Yes, it is, with the hot orange shoes. He's also going to get a break. Scooty shot up, no good. Rebounded by, of course, Phil Bledsoe. Phil Bledsoe is a vacuum when it comes to rebounds.
Scooty
Ball
Walker.
is stolen. Scooty's all by himself. Nothing the Wizards can do about this. Layup up and in for two.
Got the chariot rolling on that one.
And that's probably illegal, Eric.
They're going to call that. Yeah. Defensive pass interference on Eric Messer.
That's right.
5-yard penalty.
Apparently, they have recently outlawed climbing up somebody's back, smacking them in the head, and knocking the ball away.
Well, you got to keep them away from getting a touchdown. Yeah, it was red zone defense there.
That's right. Jay Farrow with it. He's going to drive to the basket. His shot is not going to go.
Get that rebound, Tracy.
Tracy Ganau battles for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds.
Take it, Scooty.
Go to the Lions.
Yep.
Scooty.
Everybody's
one
sleeping.
on two. And
no.
Tracy loses the handle, but he gathers it up. Shoots
there you go, Tracy.
And scores.
Everybody was down at the other end tying their shoes. I wasn't quite sure what that was. I mean, everybody.
Tracy said that wasn't pretty, but it was effective, and it was my bad. So
looks like Jay Farrow came up with a twisted ankle, possibly. Yeah, seriously, everybody stopped.
That is not
to tie their shoes real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not looking good for Jay Farrow.
Not good for the Wizards either, as Jay Farrow is one of their prominent players. So with 4:31 left in the first period, we'll treat this as a media timeout. Lions 20, Wizards 15. We'll be back. We are back in Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, coming out of the second media timeout of the first quarter. Indiana Lions 20, Columbus Wizards 15. And looks like Malik Evans has entered the game, and Jay Farrow is trying to stretch a little bit. I don't know if it's a cramp or.
Was Javon Watson in the game before? Or, yeah, Javon
yes,
Watson, number 11.
He came in earlier.
Okay.
Shot is up, no good. Nice rebound there by the Wizards. Uh-oh, slip, crash, burn, but he gets it to a teammate.
There
Lions
you go, Tracy.
are just
that
not
was
getting.
a jump ball, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a jump ball.
That should stay with the Wizards since the Lions got the last one.
Lions are just not getting up there and getting those rebounds. The Wizards are.
Well, the Wizards are a good rebounding team, and I think the Lions recognize that because they're in there. They're just not getting great position.
Long two by Phil Bledsoe. It's up and good for the Wizards. Eric Messer with it. Guarded. Nope. Over to Scooty. Never mind. Scooty is guarded by Phil Bledsoe. Scooty's going to take it
Walker.
in. And we got a collision. We've got a foul called. We've got Scooty going to the line to shoot two. Sean Rogers is the infractor. And Scutavius will shoot two from the free throw line. Keeping an eye on Jay Farrow on the bench for the Wizards. Now he's favoring a knee.
Yeah, favoring that knee.
So something in his lower leg area has gotten tweaked.
Yeah, I think when they were doing the rebounding scrum down there, he may have come down on somebody's ankle and something gave that he wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I hate seeing that.
Yeah,
I hope he's okay.
That's not a good feeling, but there are a lot of feet that are in the low post when everybody's trying to get a rebound.
Yep.
Oh.
Pass goes awry for the Wizards. Ball goes out of bounds. Jordan has to retrieve it from.
Climbs up to the concession stand, grabs a hot dog, comes back down with the ball as well.
Has to retrieve it from neighboring Avon, Indiana, and here we go. Scooty Walker, nice crossover move there, but his shot won't go. And, of course, Mr. Bledsoe is there for the rebound for the Columbus Wizards.
Yeah, Bledsoe made Scooty change his shot trajectory and came up a little short.
Comes a nice spin move there over to Bledsoe.
Not sure he knew how he was going to finish that.
Watson's shot, no good,
Tracy.
but it's put back in by Sean Rogers.
Yeah, Tracy Ganow's got to get better position than that.
Here comes Scooty Walker up the floor with it. He's guarded by Wilkins rather loosely. Over to Cam. Cam underneath to Tracy.
Oh,
Shot
Tracy.
is up. Shot is no good. I think I heard skin on skin, and I believe Sean Rogers will be called for the infraction. He is indeed. And Tracy Ganow will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, good feed by Gerald Campbell. And Tracy, good move. He just had to slow down a little bit more if he was going to be able to make that.
Substitution for the Indiana Lions as Mike Osborne enters the contest to give Jordan Heidelberg a breath. And with 2:44 left in the first period, it's 22-19, Indiana Lions in the lead. Tracy's first shot up,
Tracy.
good.
Little more leg on that one, and you won't hit the front of the rim.
Tracy likes to make things adventurous today, apparently.
Yes, he does. Yep, there you go. Bend your knees. And there you go.
There we go. That one was significantly.
Oh, nope, not time for a substitution quite yet.
All right. Lions tried for a substitution, but
yes.
Tracy, the referee, said no.
He says, you go when I say you go.
That's right. All right, Malik Evans with it, top of the key, throws it over. Can't see that number.
That was 11.
That was Javon Watson. Watson from three-point range. His shot
Tracy.
won't
There you
go.
go.
Rebounded by Tracy Ganow.
Tracy did a good job blocking out on Bledsoe, but he blocked him out all the way to the free throw line and got to get the rebound too, though.
Osborne with it. Slams on the brakes. Jump
Tracy
shot won't go.
Ganow.
Tracy Ganow tips it in.
There you go.
Big play there by 1-4.
Play aggressive. You might get a couple fouls here and there, but play aggressive.
Long pass down, too tall. That is not a 3D light. Mike Carter wants it, but it was not. I saw him pass it from the front
There
court.
you go.
Eric Messer all by
They're
himself.
not stopping.
Yeah, that's 2.
They're not.
Oh, Columbus
All right,
was all
well-
discombobulated
Well,
here.
I don't think it was Columbus. I think it was the refs.
Okay.
The official down here blew his whistle. Now it's time for the 20-minute conference.
Right.
Yeah, one official blew his whistle. The other one was letting play go, which is the way it should have been. However, I thought Scooty Walker got a fingertip on that, and that's why it was so high. But I'm not going to tell anybody.
No, please don't.
Nobody's ever going to find out.
No,
Unless they watch the replay. Shh.
Gabby, delete that replay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just take out the last 20 seconds.
That's right. All right, we're underway again. That basket did not count. Mike Osborne from three-point land. No, short.
It looked good from this end. It was just a whole lot short.
Yep. Naturally, Phil Bledsoe Jr. is
Oh,
there
there
for the
you go,
rebound. Scooty with it after
Everybody get down to
Malik
help.
Evans loses the handle.
you go,
Shot
Phil.
won't go.
Oh.
And Evans reels it back in after Bessick can't quite get his hands on it. Phil
Could not
Bessick.
snag it. Get it.
Oh, this is going to be a foul.
Yeah, we're getting a little out of control here.
Minute 19 left in the first quarter.
Is
Scooty
that
Walker.
on Scooty? Oh, that was
Scooty
on
Walker is
Okay.
called for it. Yeah, I didn't really see how that could be against the Wizards.
Scooty's trying to talk his way out of it
Yeah.
because that's going to stop the game.
Right. Yeah.
Come on, Scooty. Get your head back in it, buddy.
Brandon Wilkins is going to inbound. This is as soon as he squeegees his feet.
Got to get the dust off his shoes.
Yep.
Can't be sliding in this kicks.
Anyway, while Jim has a stroke,
Yeah,
the Wizards
I'm over
bring
here
the
just
ball.
talking to myself and daydreaming and thinking, slick kicks, sweet.
Justin Zumbrin on the floor now. In fact, he shoots a three-pointer. It's going to be short.
Yeah, there you go, Corey.
Rebounded by Corey Wright, who sneaked into this game when I wasn't looking. Over to Mike Osborne. That's a long 2. Won't go.
Oh,
Preston
Roberts.
Roberts
There you go, buddy.
comes
That's
out of
the kind
nowhere.
That's the kind of aggressiveness you need. Get in there and grab that board.
Scooty Walker with it, guarded very loosely by Wilkins. Over to Corey, over to Mike.
Oh, nice.
Underneath the Preston
Passes.
Roberts, and it does not go. Jay
Just could
Farrow
not.
with the rebound.
Just could not finish. Looks like Jay Farrow's knee is better.
Yeah.
He's not hobbling at all.
Yep. That's good. I'm glad he was able to shake it off. Three-point attempt by Bledsoe, up no good. Rebounded by the Lions.
All right, Lions are going to play for the last shot of the first quarter.
We're under 20 seconds. And there might be the tiniest of a fraction of a second left or difference in the shot clock and the game clock.
Phil Bledsoe giving Scooty Walker a little room.
Zumbrin is tight on defense. Scooty gets around
Oh,
him.
no!
Well, that wasn't good. Shot is
No
up. No good. Rogers got it out of his fingers on time, but it just didn't fall. So we end the first quarter with the Indiana Lions up 26-19 on the Columbus Wizards, and we will be back in a bit. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we get ready to start the second quarter in this game between the visiting Columbus Wizards and the home team Indiana Lions. If I didn't say so before, I'm Eric Ivey. I'm here with Jim Holtzclaw and my daughter Gabby, and together we are Minotaur Streaming. We had a bit of a rocky start and got it fixed, so I was a little discombobulated and got out of my groove there in the first bit of the game, but I wanted to let you know who these numbskulls are who are calling your game.
It was the ghosts of Bostic Gymnasium that we thought we had. but
That's
we didn't.
right.
But we actually didn't.
Phil Bessick drives to the basket, shoots,
Oh, they called
and
a charge on
no
Phil.
basket. Jim is correct. The charge was called against Phil Bessick. Basket does not count.
Okay, yeah, he's got to take it out on the sideline.
Zumbrin into, is that Wilkins? Yes,
Looking
it is.
for the trap.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wizards. Into Farrow, over to Zumbrin. Back to Farrow. Farrow fires up a three, a little bit to the
There you
left.
go, Corey Wright.
Corey Wright with a nice rebound there.
Everybody fill your lane.
Scooty Walker
That was a foul.
shoots, scores,
Scooty!
draws the foul. So, Mr. Walkarius of the Scutavius Walkarius clan. I don't know. I got nothing. Scooty's going to the line to shoot one. A.J. Gorham coming in to give Justin Zumbrin a break for the Wizards. Yep, and Jay Farrow does look no worse, well, not terribly worse for wear. He's kind of rubbing his lower leg. I don't know what happened.
Knee during the timeout.
Yeah. Scooty's shot is up and good, but the good news is Jay Farrow appears to be, for the most part, in one piece. Wizards passing it around.
Yeah, I like both of these teams' defense. You know, you can play tight defense without slapping your opponent. Oh.
Phil thought he had a block.
Phil
Instead
did think
he's got a foul.
That was a close call. But, yeah, you can play close defense without slapping your opponent all day. You get teams that just slap on the arms, and the officials don't call it, and it just, you know, that is annoying.
Yes, it is.
Aggravating, and it raises the blood pressure of the players as you go.
R.J. Farrow at the line, and his first shot is up and good. R.J. about to put up his second shot. He does. It is also good. 29-21, Lions in the lead.
Wizards
now with the full court.
Yeah. I'll let you say it. Jinx, buy me Coke. Diet Coke.
Scooty Walker with it.
Something with no sugar.
Yeah. What was that cartoon with the chipmunks, Chip and Dale?
Chip and Dale, yeah.
They were the most polite.
Scooty Walker.
Most polite chipmunks, and Scooty hits a three.
You know, it's been a minute since I saw that, and probably about 40 years worth of minutes, at least.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I bet it was almost 50. Yeah.
And we'd like to.
Get a Scooty.
Oh, goodness. It'll be Lions ball.
They're going to call that foul on Sean Rogers.
Yep. Like to welcome our Columbus Wizards viewers to the rabbit hole that is our minds.
Yeah, we can go anywhere.
Lions ball, 10-17 left in the second quarter. Gerald Campbell entering.
Technical on the Wizards.
Oh.
He's calling a technical on the Wizards.
I totally missed what happened.
He's talking to the coach right now. It was one of the players. I believe it was a player. He's got a four. Justin Zumbrin?
Zumbrin's on the bench, I think.
Yeah, it was somebody on the bench. It might have been on Rogers. Might have been on Rogers.
So somebody on the bench had something to say that the referees didn't like.
I think it was Rogers.
Okay. All right, well, technical foul called against the Wizards. Gerald Campbell at the line to shoot two.
Wondering when the last time we did a game without a technical foul.
I don't know.
Well, there was about 3 games ago. There were 6.
Yeah.
6 in a quarter.
That was Windy City Inferno. And, boy, was that coach steaming after the game, and
yes,
understandably. Cam hits them both on the technical. And
Cam looked over at the bench, shaking his head. It wasn't.
Who did Cam come in for? Scooty. Scooty's not out there anymore.
Cam almost appeared as though he was sorry he had to do that, but, you know, you do what you got to do. I got to take these free throw shots for you.
Right.
Or against you.
Mike Osborne brings it up the floor. Yeah, we certainly did not hear anything.
That is my interpretation of something that I have no idea what the hell happened.
Spin move by Osborne. Shoots, won't go. Battle for the rebound. Wilkins comes up with it.
That was such a travel.
Oh, travel.
Take it out, take it out, take
That'll
it
be
out.
a 3D play.
Hey, that's a
3D play. Turnover.
And that should also be a technical.
And he's calling the inbound over here.
Yeah, they were trying to get the quick toss, and the Columbus player threw it down to the official who was way down at the other end.
All right, so we've got a 3D play here. Add a point to any basket. Add a free throw attempt to any shooting foul that is called on this possession. Preston Roberts drives to the basket, shoots, won't go. And rebounded by Bledsoe. That'll kill the 3D light. No damage done. Wizards escape. Oh, my goodness. Open field tackle by Phil Bledsoe.
Phil couldn't
or
go
Phil
anywhere.
Bessick, my bad.
Yeah, Phil just needed to plant his feet and take it. You know, you might go up an octave or two, but.
Right. That was Phil Bessick. My apologies, Wizards fan.
Yeah.
That was not Phil Bledsoe. And
I think I called him Phil Bledsoe a little while. It's my boy, not calling Phil Bledsoe. Whatever.
Yeah.
Phil Bessick, yeah. Phil, you had to. I know you're not liking it right now. Oh.
Yeah.
Did they call a technical on that?
I didn't catch it, but it sure appears that way as Jerry Farrow is now going to the line with nobody around him.
Yeah, I know Phil doesn't like that, but all Phil had to do was plant his feet and let him run you over. It's hard to do.
Maybe they called an intentional foul, or
Well, I don't know. I mean, he was.
Jay hits them both.
Okay, now you're going to have
Now you're going to have Brandon Wilkins, who was the one tackled on that play for a gain of 3.
I tell you, yeah, I learned so much more after I watched these games the second or third time. Well, the second time, because I only watch them twice at most.
First shot is up and good by Mr. Wilkins. 34-24, Lions in the lead. Wilkins is going to try to knock that down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards.
No idea what that technical was all about, but I do know what that's a 4-point difference right there.
Yep.
Yep. After free throw, they cannot substitute.
Wizards are trying to make a substitution. They're going to have to wait a moment for Jesse Haynes to enter the contest.
I think because technically.
Corey Wright.
Oh,
no.
Corey.
Too much mustard on it. Rebounded by R.J. Farrow. Over to Wilkins. Wilkins guarded by Osborne. Wilkins gets around Osborne.
Oh, he got the roll.
Finger roll up and in for the Columbus Wizards.
You know, they've tried that twice, tried to substitute twice after the free throws. I think the deal is because that's a situation where it can be a quick toss. They can, the team that just got scored on can grab the ball and throw it down court. That's why they're not letting them sub right at that point.
Cam's three-pointer won't go. Rebounded by Wilkins.
Oh,
whoa, Corey Wright darn near had a turnover.
Get back in there, Corey.
Shot is up. Shot is good by Phil Bledsoe. And this time, Wizards fans, I'm sure that was Phil Bledsoe. 8:43 left in the second quarter. We've reached our first media timeout. What was once a large lead for the Indiana Lions is down to 34-29, so we'll be back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. As we come out of the first media timeout of the second quarter, Indiana Lions in white have 34. Columbus Wizards in black have 29. And here we go. Mike Osborne down to Preston Roberts for the Indiana Lions. Wizards on a bit of a run here. Lions had extended their lead quite a bit, and now Columbus is right back in it. And that'll be a travel.
He did,
yep.
Yeah, he did get pushed a little bit, but yeah, that picked up his plant foot.
Preston Case has entered the game for the Indiana Lions. He's wearing number 25 in white. And well, that'll be a push.
Oh, now you call push.
Yeah, that'll be on Corey Wright as he ran into A.J. Gorham.
Corey says, well, he was kind of heading that way anyway. I just helped him a little bit. Can I help a guy out?
Jordan Heidelberg coming in. Corey Wright going to get a score to Gatorade. And A.J. Gorham inbounds. And the Wizards are underway. Passing it around. This is Bledsoe out to Gorham.
Oh.
Gorham back to Bledsoe. Bledsoe with the jumper from short range, and it is good.
Good play by the Wizards. They found the opening.
Jordan Heidelberg gets it across the timeline for the Indiana Lions. Now over to Mike Osborne all by himself for three.
I'll take it.
No, in and out, won't go. Rebounded by R.J. Farrow. Gorham with it, gets it across center court. Over to a teammate, back over to Gorham. I think that teammate is Jesse Haynes, but I can't quite see his 2 yet. Shot is up, shot is good
Gorham.
by Alante Gorham.
3 ties it up.
And we're all tied up. Lions had a double-digit lead just a second ago, and it has been all Columbus ever since. Gerald Campbell with it, guarded tightly by Bledsoe.
There you go, Cam.
And in typical
He's
Cam
gonna get the
fashion,
two-shot.
he draws the foul while he's
Yeah.
shooting, and it will go to the line to shoot two. 7:06 left in the second period. All knotted up, 34-34.
Yep, Cam's got to get at least one of those every game. He had some tight defense put on him by Bledsoe.
Yep.
Yeah, Bledsoe says, not only can I rebound, but I can keep you from even getting the ball up there.
Yeah, Bledsoe is an outstanding player. He has been for years.
I tell you, yeah, this whole team is
They're really
talented.
solid.
Yeah.
And, they bring guys in, take them out, and there's not much difference in play. So they've got some depth, too, which is good for a team.
I'm just wondering what's on R.J. Farrow's sneaks.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Cam hit them both.
All right.
Lions back out in front by 2. Ball is
And
stolen.
here we go again. Throw it up. And
Preston
one.
Roberts gets the shot and the foul.
And one. That was a heck of a defensive play, though. Was that Farrow, Jay Farrow, that?
I don't know.
But Jordan Heidelberg kind of
Yeah,
got it through there.
great decision by Jordan and great execution by Jordan.
Yeah.
And then Preston Roberts got precisely the amount of mustard he needed on that
Jordan,
thing.
Nobody sees you, man. Oh, yeah, he's going to call. Yep, he's going to call off the free throw because Jordan was not setting the blocks before Preston received the ball at the line.
Well, darn.
Yeah, Jordan, I know you tried to sneak in there, but.
All right, so no shot. Lions still up by 4. I believe that's Bledsoe down there. Throws it out to, I think that's Farrow, Jay Farrow. Shot won't go. That is Farrow. He'll drive a little bit closer, see if that one will go, and it does. Wizards back within 2. Mike Osborne bringing it up. Gets it across the timeline. Guarded by Gorham. Over to Preston Roberts. Preston guarded by R.J. Farrow. Pass is intercepted, but then goes out of bounds off the Wizards' hands.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised pass.
Yes,
Cross
indeed.
court through 4 defenders.
Yep, and Cam is telling the rookie that very same thing.
All right.
Looks
Lions.
like Preston Case will inbound for the Lions.
Lions getting set up in there. Got 9 seconds left on the 24-second shot clock.
Out to Jordan. Over to Preston Roberts.
Needs to do something with it.
He's going to shoot. It's going to hit
there
the
you
rim,
go.
but not go in. Then it's
Oh, he's going to get another foul.
Bledsoe maybe is going to get dinged with it. Bledsoe's acting
Now
like
he gets
he's
2. Guys, take your blocks. Yeah, they're going to call two-shot foul on that one. Sure, they tell him to fill the blocks. They didn't tell Jordan to fill the blocks.
Preston Roberts going to the line. Shot is up.
Oh,
No. Preston looks a little out of sync today, at least so far. Just not quite in his comfort zone. Oh, there he is. They look quite comfortable on that one. Preston Roberts said, "Look here, you old man. Let me show you in sync." All right, here comes Gorham. That'll go off his foot, I think.
Call that on
No?
Osborne.
Gonna call a foul.
Yeah,
All
foul
right.
on Osborne.
So Wizards will retain possession. 39-36, Lions in the lead. 5:51 left in the second period.
And we might see some free throws by the end of this quarter. It's 5 apiece. Shooting free throws after 7.
Yeah, I believe so. Shot is up, no good. That was Jay Farrow trying to get that one to go in. It did not cooperate with him. Rebounded by the Lions, and here come the men in white.
Oh, man. If Preston would have looked up, I think he had the whole lane to himself there for a second.
Gerald Campbell.
Cam.
Good for 2.
Sweet touch.
41-36. Lions looking a little less discombobulated, which would make them what? Combobulated?
Yeah, yeah. Nope.
Long shot there by Gorham is no good. Rebounded by the Lions. Mike Osborne with it. Turns on the Jets, gets it across the center court line.
Yeah, they've looked quite combobulated the last couple minutes. Yeah, it's been a streaky game, back and forth. The Wizards were really putting it on there for a few.
My.
And
it doesn't go.
Just.
Boy, Wizards dodged a monumentally huge bullet on that one. You do not leave Cam wide open.
Yeah, you can't leave the Cam open.
This is Gorham from long range, and he hits nothing but net. 41-39. Wizards are not going away. Not that I would expect them to. Preston Roberts thinks about a three, decides against it, throws it over to Cam. Cam looking at the scoreboard.
Checking out the shot clock.
Knows
exactly
exactly how much time he's got. Shot is up.
And he takes
Shot is good by Gerald Campbell. That was a 2, so it's 43-39. A.J. Gorham with it. Phil Bledsoe, top of the key, fires one up, a little bit short. Falls into Cam's hands, over to Jordan Heidelberg, and here comes Flash. Flash over to the Silent Assassin. Got it! Silent Assassin from sniper range.
Drains his first shot of the day, I believe.
Wizards bring it up the floor. A.J. Gorham with it. Thinks about a three, but Osborne is on him. Ball is taken away, but not.
They're going to call that on Jordan.
Entirely legally by the Lions. So the Wizards will retain possession.
And that is the 6th foul of the quarter.
Scooty Walker and Eric Messer coming in for the Lions. Mike Osborne, Preston Roberts getting a breather. We're underway. Bledsoe with a nice jump shot there. Up and in for 2 for the Wizards.
Made a little space by bouncing Eric Messer off of him. And Cam.
Twice.
At least follow it up.
Twice he can't get it to go. That never happens.
Except for this time. Yeah.
I think the Wizards ate their Lucky Charms this morning or something. Lions ball after the ball goes out of bounds.
Maybe they cast a spell on him.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe that's why they weren't worried about guarding him.
That's right.
We got a lid over the basket Campbell spell.
That's right. Jordan Heidelberg shoots and scores.
For 2.
I guess that would be one way to defend Cam is
might have to.
Use some wizardry on him. Ball is knocked away, but it's retained by Jesse Haynes after Jordan got his mid on it. Bledsoe drives to the basket. Preston Case is going to get dinged.
25.
And Mr. Bledsoe will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Wizards.
So I like officials that put those fingers out there so you can see who he's talking about.
2:12 left in the first half. Indiana Lions 48, Columbus Wizards 41. And as Jim said earlier, this has been a game of momentum for sure. Lions got up by double digits, and the Wizards were having none of that. Waved their magic wand, and we're right back in it. Lions have a little more breathing room now. Phil Bledsoe can't get his first shot to go. But who knows how long that'll last, because these are 2 excellent teams. This game is critical.
Cam talking
in the
to
red
official
division
about something.
As the Indiana Lions and the Nashville Aces are within a whisker of each other in winning percentage. Both teams have 2 games this weekend, so the Lions have to win both. They just gots to
win this one.
Scooty Walker with it.
The Lions have had a couple very
nice
tough.
block by Phil Bledsoe there. And that was indeed a clean block. I was right on top of it.
Yeah, coming back. Get it over to Eric.
Stolen by the Lions. Back over to Jordan.
Take it,
Jordan fires up a 3. Got it. Nothing but net.
Yeah, the
and
Lions,
they called that a 3D play.
they did call that a 3D play.
Not entirely sure, but okay. Lions steal it again. Scooty Walker up and in for 2. And Lions back out in front by 12. That's sort of what I meant a minute ago, except opposite.
Yeah, I saw that.
Timeout on the floor, 1:28 left in the second period.
Bobulation.
Lions 54, Wizards 42, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we come out of the timeout. 54-42, Lions in the lead. And referees are ready to go, but the Lions are a little slow getting on the court here.
Yep, get the ball in, and Gerald Campbell is picking the ear of the official over here. He's or getting in the ear of him. Not sure what his beef was.
You never can tell with Mr. Campbell. Oh, goodness. Phil Bledsoe all by himself to the hoop, shoots and scores. Preston Case got there a little late.
That was a well-timed timeout by the Columbus Wizards coach.
Yeah.
They needed to stop that momentum.
Yeah, they took a
take it
few
in,
pops
Jordan.
to the mouth. Scooty Walker from three-point land. No, a little bit too long. And A.J. Gorham makes a very athletic rebound, bringing it up the floor for the Wizards. And, Jay Farrell's all by himself.
And
Cam!
Nice.
Cam solves that problem.
Yeah, nice defense, Gerald Campbell.
And Jesse Haynes all over Jordan Heidelberg. Might have been a little too all over him.
Well,
whistle on the floor.
I think we're going to have another technical on the Wizards bench.
Oh, my goodness.
Because of something one of the assistant coaches said.
Come on, guys. Zip it.
Yeah, just play the game.
Yeah, that's silly stuff that is costing your team here. Gerald Campbell to the line, and I just don't like it in general. First shot up, no good.
Cam.
40.4 seconds left in the first half. Lions up by 10, 54-44. The original foul, I believe, was called on the floor.
It was. That was, I believe it was Jay Farrow that was, or Jordan Heidelberg was wearing Jay Farrow.
I thought he was wearing Jesse Haynes, but
he might have been. It was one of the two.
No, I'm not sure. And I cannot see the foul
I believe it was
indicator
Jesse
across
Haynes.
the way. Oh, they called Jay Farrow for it. All right.
Okay. So I was right.
Yes. Yes, you were.
I was just guessing. I had a 20% chance.
Gerald Campbell shoots, won't go. Rebounded by Gorham. I appreciate A.J. Gorham wearing those bright shoes because I can pick him out from anywhere now.
Yeah. Phil Bledsoe, he just got to click his heels together.
Yeah.
Take me home.
Speaking of
nice,
Mr. Bledsoe, he buries a 2.
Nice shot. 10 seconds left in the half.
Here comes Jordan.
Hopefully Jordan realizes that.
I think he does. Or perhaps not.
Why?
I don't. The shot clock never got reset.
But that's all right. It didn't need to get reset.
Yeah.
And I think they noticed that.
Yep. All right. At any rate, nobody scored. So we go to halftime. Indiana Lions 55, Columbus Wizards 46 in what has been an excellent game so far. And as soon as we know how much time we're going to get at halftime, we will let you know.
12 minutes.
12 minutes. So we will be back in 12. See you then. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we're close to the end of halftime. We got an email from Matt Kendig of the Columbus Wizards and had some very nice things to say to us about our broadcast, which means he must be drinking. And
at least, well, it's Ohio, so
but
alcohol's not the only thing legal.
He also sent us some stats. Now, they're unofficial stats, but he's been scoring the game from home. So we really appreciated that, and we wanted to share those stats. So we'll start with the Wizards. Phil Bledsoe, shockingly, is the leading scorer with 19. And Phil Bledsoe is, shockingly, the leader in rebounds with 8. So
he's only got 8.
Yeah, it seems like he's got
surprising.
like 30 of them.
Yeah.
But he's well on his way to a double-double. Brandon Wilkins has 9 points. Jay Farrow only has 8, which is unusual for a Jay. Alante Gorham, A.J. Gorham with 6, and R.J. Farrow and Sean Rogers each have 2. And let me pull up the Lions here real quick.
He was nice enough to also include the Lions with the stats.
He was indeed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice fella.
Absolutely. Love the cooperation. Thank you so much, Matt. Gerald Campbell, 17 points. Scooty Walker, 13. Jordan Heidelberg, 11. So those are the 3 Lions in double digits. Tracy Ganau has 6. Preston Roberts with 3. Preston Case with 3. And Eric Messer with 2. And let me slide over here to the rebounds. And, oh, gee, it's really tight across the board. Eric Messer is leading with 3 rebounds.
Oh, really?
And there's a bunch of guys with 2 and a bunch of guys with 1.
Yeah,
so.
It's nice when you get teams that work together like that. We try to call an unbiased game, and, you know, if we don't like you, we'll just call your game and send you back to Chicago.
That's right. So thank you very much, Matt Kendig. We appreciate you. And, yeah, love the cooperation. I had a really good conversation with the Nashville Aces this week as we were trying to sort out all of the playoff possibilities, as Eric Messer's three-pointer won't go. Whistle on the floor. It must have hit the top of the backboard.
Yeah, top of the backboard.
And the Aces were just tremendous. They were happy to talk to me as we tried to figure out all the possible playoff scenarios.
Nobody knows.
And you are correct, because the Aces even contacted the league, and the league told them, we will know everything Sunday night.
Eric Messer with the foul on that one.
So that does us no good for today's broadcast and tomorrow's broadcast. So control what we have control over, as our boss likes to say, in our real jobs.
Oh.
And so
Brandon
the Lions
Wilkins
just got to win.
Yeah.
And we'll see where the cards fall. Bledsoe's shot won't go. Rebounded by Gorham. Back to Bledsoe. No. A little bit short on that one.
Oh, boy.
R.J. Farrell with the board.
Guys got to get those rebounds.
And
I think that was
third
a positioning.
time was the charm.
Yeah, that was a positioning problem there.
So thank you very much, Columbus Wizards and Nashville Aces, for helping us out, trying to make our broadcasts as interesting and
Gerald
educational
Campbell
as possible.
2.
We appreciate you very much. We all succeed together, or we all fail together, is what I've always said, and I'm glad other people recognize that. Three-pointer by Jay Farrow. A little bit too much mustard. Rebounded by Eric Messer.
Yeah, little story coming out of halftime. Everybody taking their warm-ups, and I ran into Brandon Wilkins, and I said, okay, Brandon, I got to ask you, what does R.J. Farrow have on his shoes? Little pictures. He looked up, and he smiled at me. He said, hell if I know. So that was the end of that conversation, and I said, well, it was nice chatting with you.
Yeah.
Have a great second half.
Yeah. Nice finger roll layup there by Mr. Messer for 2 for the Lions. Phil Bledsoe over to A.J., over to Wilkins, over to R.J., and Wilkins can't get his three-pointer to go. Tracy Ganau is Tracy on the spot with the rebound, and here come the Lions.
The only thing I can say to Tracy is get those hands up at least at shoulder level and have them ready for that rebound in case it just bounces off the front of the rim and comes right back in your face.
Jordan's shot is a little bit short.
A little short.
Bledsoe might have gotten a fingernail on it because the trajectory looked a little weird.
Wow.
And Bledsoe comes on down and scores 2 more. That'll get him over 20.
59-50, Lions in the lead.
I would expect nothing less of Phil Bledsoe in all the years I've had the privilege of watching him play. Gerald Campbell shoots, scores, draws the foul.
It's going to be another one on Bledsoe.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's collecting them, trying to guard Cam. You know, sometimes there's just not much you can do, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because if Cam didn't go to the right on that one and drive, he would have come back to the left.
Yep.
Same result.
Gerald Campbell at the line. He'll shoot 2. First shot is up. I'm sorry, 1. Goodness sakes.
Yeah, that was an and 1.
Little brain fade there on my part. Sorry about that.
And
1.
I guess on the scoreboard they're saying that's only his third. Bledsoe's third foul.
Okay. Whoa, almost an over and back. But Brandon Wilkins has Stickum on his gloves and saves it. Nice spin move there by Jay Farrow. He gets
Oh,
blasted
gets
on the way up,
roll.
but he
lucky.
still gets to drop.
Soft touch.
62-52, Lions up by 10. Jordan Heidelberg with it. Throws it over to Scooty Walker. Scooty guarded very loosely by Jay Farrow. Now he's guarded considerably tighter.
And that's
And
on Wilkins.
too tight by Brandon Wilkins, says the referee.
Got to reach in on that.
So Brandon gives Scooty his wallet back and says, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't. You still got the pocket lint that was in there when I took it.
That's right.
That's his second. Sure seemed like there have been a lot more fouls on those guys, but I guess the fouls have been spread around quite
I
a
think
bit.
so, yeah.
Scooty with his own move.
No, won't go.
Oh, and Tracy Ganau.
Tracy can't quite time that jump right, and the Wizards come up with it. Long pass down to Wilkins. Wilkins moving a little closer, kicks it out to Bledsoe. Bledsoe thinks about it too, decides against it, gives it off to RJ. RJ with a spin move, and they're going to say he stepped on the baseline.
Okay. No, they're going to call foul on Tracy. Yeah, that was not okay. They're going to call a foul on Tracy Ganau. I was going to say, I didn't see his foot hit the line over here.
I didn't either, which is why I said they said it did.
That was a very lazy call.
Wait, Tracy was down on the other end of the floor, wasn't he?
No, Tracy was guarding.
Okay.
I mean, he was trying to get back on offense real quick.
Apparently it's my turn to have a stroke in this game.
Okay. Put your arms out straight in front.
Shot won't go. Rebounded by the Lions. I'm sure this is Eric Messer bringing it up the floor. And he slams on the brakes, loses the handle.
Get on it, Tracy.
Tracy's fighting for it. Tracy yells timeout.
Okay. That's going to be, he's got to be able to show the hands.
Lions are clapping. Waiting for a call.
Oh, now what?
Well.
No idea.
It shall
Let's take a
forever
timeout.
remain a mystery. Yep. 7:39 left in the third quarter. We've reached our first media timeout. Indiana Lions 62. Ohio Wizards.
Well, they're in
Columbus
Ohio,
Wizards
hey, you got the
52. And we'll be back.
right part of the country.
Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we come out of the first media timeout of the third quarter. Lions up 62-52 on the visiting Columbus Wizards. And whatever the call was, it worked out that the Lions have the ball. So
Yeah, I don't know if that was a foul or a technical or a timeout. It wasn't a technical, evidently.
Eric Messer with the
Eric
putback.
Messer, that was a replay.
Beautiful effort by number 2. Full court pressure now by a couple of the Lions. Wizards break it. A.J. Gorham all by himself. Fires up a
Gorham.
3. Hits the 3, does Mr. Gorham.
He's butter from three-point land.
Jordan Heidelberg wants some help down, or not Jordan Heidelberg. A.J. wants some help down there. Goodness sakes. 10 minutes ago when I started the sentence.
Yeah.
And that'll be Wizards ball.
Was calling a
Foul was
on
called
Cam.
on Gerald Campbell. Naturally, Gerald doesn't like it. And here come the Wizards. Jay Farrow with it. Over to R.J. Farrow. Out to Wilkins.
back him
Back
up.
to R.J.
Oh, that's a
Collision
charge.
underneath.
That is a charge.
And Tracy Ganau draws the
and
charge.
he didn't call it. What's the call? Because he was going like he was gonna.
Wilkins is super hot. He's
Yeah.
talking to the referee right now.
That was. They call that a charge on Wilkins. Yeah, that was that. Tracy Ganau can take a charge as good as anybody.
R.J. Farrow's asking for an explanation at the scorer's table. And they're going to give it to the Lions to shoot 2?
To shoot.
A technical? I don't know that Brandon. I don't think Brandon was that upset. I mean, he was upset, but he very quickly calmed down if he's the one who was called for it.
We're pretty technical happy here.
Ugh.
I have never seen so many technicals in a basketball league.
Yeah. Cam can't get the first one to go. I wish we knew more, folks, but
Well, Cam, you only shoot 40 technicals a game, so you're
Right.
gonna miss. You're bound to miss one or two of them.
I don't know who the technical was called against.
I think it had to have been on Brandon Mitchell or Brandon Wilkins,
second one is up and good for Cam.
and the Lions should get the ball back out. But yeah, that should have just been a charge. What
I mean,
the-
to Brandon's credit, he calmed down very quickly after his initial outburst. He's going to get a drink of water while Sean Rogers is going to come in his place.
yeah, and I think the thing was his anger was not directed at anybody.
No, I think
So-
he was frustrated with the situation, and I don't understand it.
But yeah, looking at it from up here, I thought it was a charge as soon as it happened. However, it wasn't called.
Gerald
There you go,
Campbell hits from a free throw line for two, and Lions are up 67-55. Jay
Watch the
Farrow
back door.
underneath to Rogers. Over to Bledsoe.
And that's another charge.
Yes, indeedy doody. That is two for Tracy Ganau.
Tracy Ganau doing his best Jackson Stone impersonation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jackson, there's a holler. Tracy Ganau. See, that's what Phil Bessick would have gotten in the first half had he set his feet. Tracy did a beautiful job setting his feet just then.
Yeah. Tracy's wife, Brooke, tells me his head is made of cement. I'm not sure if she means it in this context, but
Probably the bumpiest cement road you've ever seen.
But
With
both
all the-
charges, he's bounced right back. Jay Farrow, coast to coast,
Good
up
drive.
and in for two for the men in black. Jordan Heidelberg bringing it down the other way. 5:40 and counting left in the third quarter.
A lot of people don't know how hard it is to hit that when you're going so fast.
Jordan called for the
Oh.
travel as he runs into Sean Rogers, who is considerably larger. And here come the Wizards. Bledsoe with it. Ooh, throws it over to Gorham. Gorham fires up a three. No. A little
Let it
too
go.
much
Let it go.
mustard.
Oh,
And
watch the baby carriage.
Bledsoe tries to save it. It does not appear as though he squashed the toddler in the
No.
baby carriage down
No.
there. So, and he's also back out on the floor. So everybody comes out okay on it. Eric steps on the sideline.
So no pushing there.
All right.
I
Jay
must
Farrow.
say that official is having a hard time being consistent.
Jay Farrow gave him a little belly bump, but nothing called except that Eric stepped on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Tracy got a fingertip on that one. He gets the rebound, throws it over to
Yeah.
Eric Messer.
Rogers, if he wanted to get that in the hoop, he should never have taken it down.
Eric shoots, won't go.
Tracy
Tracy's
Ganau.
tipped in, won't go. His second
With
tip
the
in
tip.
does. Tracy
Tracy.
Ganau having a marvelous
Holy
shift.
cow. Yes, he is getting physical. Something got into him at halftime.
Yep. Phil Bledsoe, guarded by Scooty Walker. Phil, fadeaway
There
shot
you
is
go.
up and
Got a
good.
two.
69-59, Lions in the lead. 4:26 and counting left in the third quarter. Eric Messer with it, guarded very closely by Jay Farrow. And Eric loses it, goes out of bounds. It's Columbus's ball.
All right, guys, get back on defense.
3-on-1. Jordan can't do much.
Oh, Tracy Ganau, something's. Tracy's got to get relieved here.
Is he limping?
I think he's. Oh,
3D play for Columbus.
timeout.
Shot by Rogers is up and good. Two for Sean. One for the 3D
We're
light.
calling timeout. Come on.
And we have reached our second media timeout of the third quarter. Columbus is on a run after that 3D play. 69-64, Lions in the lead, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we come out of the second media timeout of the third period. Indiana Lions up 69-64. But the Columbus Wizards are on a 5-0 run right now, at least. A 5-0 run.
Streaky game. Very streaky game.
Looks like Lions will have the ball.
And the Wizards are wanting to come out with a strong full-court defense.
Absolutely.
They're pressing.
Jay Farrow is not going to let Eric Messer get that thrown in easily.
Yep, and I believe this one's going to Scooty because Jordan's going to be covered by Gorham. It's just my
Bledsoe's
opinion.
got his good eye on Scooty. And here we go. Into Scooty. Jim called it.
I don't think they planned it that way, but I knew what was going to happen.
AJ's all over him. And AJ.
Come on, guys, get back. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
That's 6, brings them within 2.
Wow. Preston Roberts called for the foul. That does indeed, at least on the scoreboard, count for 2. I thought I saw the 3D light go on. But
I believe the ball was on the other side of the court.
Yeah. Yeah, it went off pretty quickly.
Well, no, it should have been because it was a 7-second violation. So it should have been. Yeah, it should be 68-69. They could tie it up right here.
Yeah, and I think they're talking about that at the scorer's table.
It should be
as Jim talks me through it. Yeah, I think it should be 69-68.
If it was a 7-second violation, which is what it was, unless there was a change of possession, but there wasn't.
I don't know.
But they're
AJ can't get his shot to go. It's going to stay 69-67. So maybe Matt back in Columbus has a better idea of what's going on than we do. But
that's why we're not scorekeepers.
Right, yeah. We got a ton of things to watch all at once. So Cam's shot won't go.
Cam.
Rebounded by Gorham. Whistle on the floor.
I don't know why the official on this side is making any call all the way up there.
I'm baffled.
When he's got an official 15 feet away from him.
At any rate, Wizards have it. Gorham, Bledsoe. Bledsoe shoots. Bledsoe hits. Bledsoe having a monster game. More full court pressure, and darn near had a 7-second violation there for the Lions.
There you go, Gerald Campbell.
Gerald Campbell shoots it.
Gets them back on the board. Here comes the full court press. They're going to try and get their own 7-second violation.
Wizards get it across in time. A.J. Gorham with it. Alante over to Bledsoe. Phil fires it up. He's been lethal from that range.
Farrow.
Doesn't get that one to go, but Sean Rogers is shown on the spot and tips it back in for 2. 71-71, 2:30 and counting left in the third quarter.
That was a foul, yeah.
And whistle on the floor. Scooty appears to be headed to the free throw line.
Where he will shoot 2 shots.
And
okay, they're going to let
Preston Case is trying to get into the game, but the referee says not quite yet, Preston.
Is he coming in for Scooty?
Tracy, the referee, says that was a first down. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I think so. First down. Huh. Now he's trying to beg, may I have some more, please? He wanted some more meat.
Scooty shot up. Good.
He cannot have any pudding unless he eats his meat.
All right, Pink.
Pink?
Floyd.
Well, I think somebody said it before Pink Floyd did.
Nope. Not in my world.
That was more like Oliver Twirl than Twist.
Preston Case has entered the game. Gerald Campbell's getting a breather. Scooty Walker hits his second free throw.
Scooty gets him back on track.
And we're back out of the rabbit hole of our brains and onto the game. Wizards get it across the court. Jay Farrow with it, top of the key. Over to Bledsoe, back to Jay.
Oh,
Jay
and there
gets the
you
ball
go.
knocked loose.
Oh, he's going to have to wait for some help.
Nice job by Gorham catching up.
Oh, nice.
Preston Roberts up and in for 2.
Oh, Gorham might have. Oh, I think his sneaker just came loose a little bit.
He
almost blew a tire, but he's
Yep.
got it. Little inflating.
Wizards with it. Gorham from 3-point range.
Oh.
No. And there's Sean Rogers again.
Get on it, guys. Oh,
Collision underneath.
that's
Whistle
going to be
on the
another
floor.
one on Scooty.
And Jay Farrow going to the line.
Yeah, Preston Roberts needs to take the low block. Jordan, you can just get out past the three-point line, and now we're set.
75-71.
Yep, this is going to come down to the wire.
Oh, yeah. I packed extra Pepto for this one because I knew it was going to be like that.
Missed the first.
Jay is having a very unusual game for
not-
him today.
He's pleading with the rim. Get in your hole.
That's right. The rim gods are not being nice to me.
You don't want to go home. Get in your home.
So, Jay Farrow gets the second one.
Yep.
There we go. That
All
looked
we'd have
much
to
more
do
like
is
Jay.
take a running jump from the half-court line to make shoot his free throw, and
He
I'd
would
been-
just be like happy, wouldn't
yeah, I would have had some deja vu there.
he? Lions with it. Scooty Walker. Very loosely guarded by Bledsoe. Scooty still has it. Top of the key. 9 seconds and counting on the shot clock.
Yeah,
Scooty
but
knows this.
The Wizards have loosened up their
Shot.
man-to-man defense a little bit.
Nice
They're wanting to
rebound by
run.
Gorham. Bledsoe with it. Lions lead is 3. Jay Farrow.
Okay, that's going to be an offensive foul on Farrow. So he swatted Jordan off of him like a gnat at a picnic.
Okay.
Okay,
Substitution. Brandon
Oh,
Wilkins coming back in.
Not time for substitution. You know, I still have no idea when they can substitute, when they can't, because this was not a quick toss.
Yeah. Referee says no on the
Yeah.
substitution.
Referee says, I'll get my shoe off, throw it at you. Somebody's going to get hit in the head with a shoe.
Preston Case into Jordan Eidelberg. Back to Preston. Preston's across the
Get it over.
timeline.
Oh,
And Gorham
Preston
with a nice steal there.
got his pocket picked. Got to be aware. Those
Here
guys
come
are
the
quick.
Wizards. One possession away are the Wizards.
There you go, Jordan.
Ball
slow
is
'em
knocked
down.
out of bounds by the Lions, so it'll stay with the Wizards. Now Brendan Wilkins can come in. Bledsoe going to get a breather. Eric Messer getting a breather, and Corey Wright coming on for the Lions.
You will be allowed to enter the game now. I will
That's
allow
right.
it. Oh,
Wilkins to the hoop. Can't get it to go.
oh, Jordan's not.
Jordan winds up with it. Long pass down to Scooty.
Scooty
Scooty's up
Walker.
and in.
Got the
Under
horses
40
going.
seconds.
Get your motor running. That'd be a good jingle.
Yeah.
He can
All
Get this
kinds of
on.
problems for Jay Farrow, but he survives. Here comes
Oh.
Jay. Shoots and
Oh,
scores.
Preston Roberts or Preston Case should have set his feet. He could have picked up a charge on that one, but he moved back a little bit.
15 seconds left in the quarter. Scooty's shot won't go.
Get the board.
Gets his own board. Out to Preston Roberts. Preston
Oh.
can't get it to go. Jay Farrow with
Oh,
the
you got-
rebound. Corey Wright's going to be called for a foul. 6.4 ticks left in the third period.
Oh, Scooty hurt his calf. That almost looks like a cramp.
Scooty looks unbelievably uncomfortable right now. And so,
Was Scootavius in a jousting match?
yeah. Gabby, let's go ahead and put us to commercial so we don't watch Scooty squirm. We'll be back. All righty, welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. They brought out the gut wagon and a
Yeah.
big spatula and scraped Scooty up off the floor and hauled him on. Nah, he's on the
Well,
bench. As
gets-
soon as we went to break, he gave the very telltale sign of a cramp in his calf.
Yeah, with this high altitude and the lack of hydration, you got to stay hydrated, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
'cause
at
what are we at? About 700
inches.
feet? Yeah, inches above sea level. Yeah.
Shot by Gorham.
Oh.
Goes in.
Gets the
He hits
favorable
the bucket or the
roll
buzzer
right at-
beater.
Yeah, that
Wow.
brings it in one.
Beautiful shot by Alante Gorham. And that gets the Columbus Wizards within one. As we head into the fourth quarter, Lions clinging to a 77-76 lead, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. We're about to have one heck of a fourth quarter. Indiana Lions up 77-76 on the Columbus Wizards, visiting from Columbus, Ohio. But the Wizards are in total control of all the momentum right now. A.J. Gorham over to Jay Farrow. Jay hits a three, and Columbus is out in front.
Puts them up by 2.
A.J. Gorham hit a buzzer beater right at the end of the third period.
Yeah, the Lions have had 2 disappointing endings to their last 2 games.
Yep.
And they're not wanting to make it a third.
Preston Roberts shoots, scores, ties it up. 11:22 and counting. Jay Farrow with it. Jay fires up a three. Got it! Nothing
Jay
but
Farrow.
net. And Jay must have been listening to our broadcast because he says, all right, you old man, I'll show you in sync.
I see him with the earbuds in.
Yeah.
They say, yeah, you guys are 20 seconds behind, but yeah, that's a
Oh.
foul. Yep.
Foul is going to be called on Bledsoe. He thought he got a block.
They've been calling that anytime you drive today.
So Gerald Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2. 11:02 left in regulation. Wizards 82. Lions 79. Lions have to win this game.
Calling that the 5th
I think
on Bledsoe.
the Wizards have a little breathing room in the blue division, but I'm not as familiar with those standings as I am with the red division standings. Scooty Walker back on the floor. Preston Roberts going to take a seat.
I think Scooty must have gotten a drink of water. He looks like he's worked the kink out of his calf.
Yep.
All right.
And Gerald Campbell hits second free throw. 82-80. Bledsoe. Wilkins. Back to Bledsoe. Bledsoe from three-point land. Holy smokes.
They're on fire.
The
from
Columbus Wizards are feeling it today. Oh, Corey loses the ball.
That was on Corey.
That might be a 3D play.
No, it wouldn't be. He did make it across half court.
Okay. Jay Farrow, no, in and out. Battle for the rebound. Wilkins, no.
They're going to give it to the
Bledsoe
Lions.
tries to bounce it off Preston Case, did not succeed,
There you
according to the referee.
Set
And
up.
Jay Farrow putting all kinds of pressure on Jordan. Jay says, yeah, that was me. I did something illegal.
They are getting very close to the 7-second violation.
Yep.
Yeah, 7 seconds is not much to work with, especially when you've got full court pressure coming
Right.
at you.
And the
you gotta make
Lions,
2 passes.
the Lions are normally fairly adept at breaking full court pressure, but the Wizards have got something going on today.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to get their combobulation back.
Yes. Just making up words as we
Corey?
go.
Oh,
Corey
Corey.
Wright, too hard. Sean Rogers with the rebound for the Wizards. Approaching the 10-minute mark in regulation. 85-80, Wizards in the lead. Wizards have all the mojo right now.
Yeah. They're going to slow it down a little bit.
Wilkins says, Rogers, go
He
over
wants-
there.
he
Go over
wants-
there,
He
Rogers.
wants some room. He wants
Rogers,
some room.
go over there. Shot is
There
up,
you go,
no
Corey.
good.
Oh, yeah, that was a finger to the face. Corey doesn't seem like he's having any issue.
Cam's shot won't go.
Okay.
His putback, however, will. Here come the Wizards. Lions down by 3. Bledsoe, Wilkins. Nice jumper there. Oh, just a little bit short.
okay.
Rebounded by Scooty Walker.
That's what the Lions need. They need a little momentum. Heads up, Scooty.
And Rogers almost steals the ball. Jordan hit.
Heidelberg there to collect it.
Yep. That's what I was going to say.
I know.
Gerald Campbell shoots, draws the foul. And Bledsoe can't believe it, but
that is his 6th.
How many times have we seen Gerald do that?
Yeah, that's habit.
Yeah.
I mean, some people breathe out of habit. Gerald Campbell picks up the foul on his shot out of habit.
So, if the scoreboard operator is correct, that is indeed Phil Bledsoe's 6th foul. In the ABA, you get 7, and then you're done for regulation, but you can come back in overtime. At least that's the last version of the rule that we know of. Maybe. Hard to say.
Yeah, sounds right. For today.
Yeah. So much is cloak and dagger that it's very difficult to educate our fans correctly.
Yeah. You'd think that you'd have that crap on the front page of your website.
You would think.
You'd think. Hint, hint. Hint.
Gerald Campbell at the line. 9:02 left in regulation. Cam's first shot will not go. Cam is not getting any cooperation from the rim gods today either, just like Jay Farrow wasn't earlier.
He needs to close up that three-point deficit they've got right now. See who's got the stamina at the end of the game to keep this rocking and rolling.
And he hits the second one, so Lions are within 2. Their hopes of a number 1 seed are within a possessions range.
We think.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Possibly. Maybe. And Jay Farrow gets the putback.
He is playing impressively under the basket. Oh, they give Scooty a little room.
Scooty can't get it to go, but there's a whistle underneath.
It's going to be a foul on Farrow.
And Jay looks frustrated, so.
No. 21, other Farrow.
RJ Farrow.
RJ Farrow.
Okay. Jay Farrow was acting like he was frustrated that was called, but okay. I guess he was just frustrated for his teammate.
Farrow, like the Pharaoh, just not spelled the same.
Right. RJ has an I in there in his last name, whereas Jay does not. And Scutavius is true on his first shot. Gets the Lions back to within 3.
Horses don't fail me now.
Scooty having a good game. Second shot up, second shot good. Barely moved the net.
Yep, has had a good game until his horse went lame there for a minute.
Right, yeah.
Was it a drink of water and some oats and back in the saddle.
Was his horse named Charlie?
Actually, yes. Chuck Horse.
Yep. Rogers gets blocked. Oh, no, they're going to call Preston Case for a foul. I sure know.
That had to have been
That's on Tracy.
That, Preston. Preston looks over at Tracy Canal, and he's like, man, I had that. Yeah, Preston got the block, but Tracy Canal got the foul.
Daggone it. Preston had nothing but ball there.
I couldn't tell in the cluster of men where the foul occurred.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to have done something that the official could see from his angle.
Sean Rogers is true on his first shot. Makes it 88-85. Wizards in the lead. 8:14 left in regulation. Second shot, no good.
Good block out, Tracy Canal. Good block out.
Rebounded by Preston Case, and here come the Lions. Wizards have, at least for the moment, backed off of their full court pressure.
Yeah, the good thing about
Jordan's two-pointer will not go. Gorham gets another rebound.
Gorham. Well, yeah, full court pressure will get you a few steals here and there, but it sure does tire you out quick.
Bledsoe from far away, and he hits a three-pointer for the men in black. And Jay Farrow runs into Preston Case, nothing called, and that allows Jordan to escape the full court pressure from Jay. Scooty Walker, top of the key, 7.5 and counting.
And again.
And that'll be Rogers called for it.
Oh, Cam got a
Lions starting to feel like this one's slipping away.
Oh, yeah, these guys are all, I think the warmth in here has probably got, right now we've got a temperature. It's warming up outside just a little bit, and the air conditioning doesn't know.
Right.
It's the heat.
Yeah.
Doesn't know whether it should be hot or cold. So it's getting hotter.
Yes, it is. Gerald Campbell will shoot 2. First shot up and good. Phil Bessick enters the contest. Mike Osborne enters the contest. Preston Case and Jordan Heidelberg will get a squirt of Gatorade for the Lions. Wizards seem content with their 5 on the floor. And Cam's second shot is up and good. Lions within 4. Rogers gets it across the timeline.
Oh, yes, Tracy Ganal with another
That
charge.
is 3 charges. 3, as he indicates to the Columbus bench.
These guys could get a dozen of those if Tracy Ganal can get that set. I mean, you get a lot of guys that just drive to the hoop. They don't care what's in front of them.
Yep.
Tracy recognizes that.
Cam shoots, scores, kisses it off the glass, up and in for 2.
Back to within 2.
Tracy doing a fantastic job today. Bledsoe
He's
got it.
He's going to put it back out there.
Yes, that was Phil Bledsoe. Phil Bledsoe has got to have about 1,000 points and 700 rebounds at this point.
We got a 30-second timeout with the, what we never did was the 3D rules. Yeah, it's a little late in the game, but somebody may be wondering.
Well,
and this is only a 30-second timeout.
All right, go ahead and fire it up, Gabs.
Yeah, I'm going to make you work for it today.
All right, in the ABA, a player has 7 seconds to get the ball across center court as opposed to 8 in the NBA. Players foul out on their 7th foul, but they can return in overtime. A half-court basket is worth 4 points. And if the ball is turned over in the backcourt for any reason, the 3D light comes on. And when the 3D light is on, you add a point to any basket that is scored, and you add a free throw attempt on any shooting foul that is called. And we've seen a few of those 3D plays today.
And yes, the game is almost over. However, I just wanted to see him do that.
Right, yeah, thanks. Yeah, both of these teams have been around the league for a long time. Their fans are like, well, no kidding, we know these rules.
Yeah.
But
well, maybe the Columbus team, what is – now what?
Phil Bessick into Mike Osborne. Mike's got it. Guarded by Bledsoe, the man of 1,000,000 points today. Mike's going to drive to the basket, shoot, won't go. Bledsoe, of course, with the rebound. That's number 8,000 for him. A.J. Gorham over to Jay Farrow.
Yeah, I will say Bledsoe gets good positioning on his rebounds. That's number 1. You don't have to be the tallest guy to be a good rebounder.
Right.
You just have to know where to be. Yep.
Jay Farrow from 3-point range won't go. Goes off of Bledsoe, out of bounds, over to the Lions.
Yeah, I was never the tallest guy, but
I was
a little bit. Were you?
Yeah, when I subbed
when
kindergarten classes.
When you were in the little people's league.
Yeah, when I was a substitute teacher and kindergartners would come into the gym, man, I was
the
tallest.
You'd tear those 5-year-olds up.
That's right. Scooty Walker, no,
for
Scooty. 3-pointer won't go. Somebody in there, that's Jay Farrow, got the rebound.
Follow your shot. You are not going to get that.
A.J. Gorham better hurry.
Tracy Ganal.
Tracy with the steal. That's a 3D play. Shot is up, won't go. Osborne can't get it to go. We've got a whistle. We've got chaos. We've got 8.
Mike Osborne should get 3 free throws. Yes,
he will. All right. So the pass that Tracy stole at midcourt originated in the backcourt. That triggered the 3D light. Osborne was then fouled by, I think, Jay Farrow. I'm sorry, A.J. Gorham is number 8.
Yeah.
And so
come on, man.
Mike Osborne will shoot a total of 3 off of that great play by Tracy Ganal.
Okay. Got Cam coming in for Tracy. Eric Messer coming in for Preston Case, or one of the two.
And still, Columbus is holding with their 5 that are on the floor.
Yeah, Columbus is really come out wanting it in the second half.
Yeah, and especially in the fourth quarter.
Okay, Mike Osborne, shake it off. Take a deep breath. Bend your knees. Elbow under.
Got it.
There you go.
All right. Lions are within 4, but they better quit fooling around or they will later learn the consequences.
And
Pass goes out of bounds.
That is a 3D,
3D play. 3D play. Quick
3D
toss,
play.
guys. There we go. Go, Mike. Go.
Go with it. Yeah, come back,
Well,
Phil. Yeah, Cam's not winning any races right now.
the offense is slow getting down there, so the element of surprise is gone. But
Well,
the 3D light is on.
Yeah, Columbus already had their defense back, so that's.
Here comes Cam.
Oh, what a
Shoots
move,
and
Cam.
scores.
That ties up the game.
Nope.
It was 91, and he just hit a 3D play, so that should be. And here comes the Lions.
Jim lost track of the score.
No.
They
No,
were
I
down.
didn't.
Lions were down by 4.
Nope. Now it's tied.
Stolen. Shot is up. No good. Oh, now Jim's
Come on, guys,
right.
get back.
Jim obviously paid the time clock
I
operator.
was paying attention to Eric Messer didn't like the toss off his face from Rogers.
Yeah. He takes
It's
one
like,
right
dude,
in the 2, and it goes out of bounds.
I'll
It'll be
remember
Columbus's
that.
ball. Huh?
Just don't hit the money maker.
All right, so Jim was correct. It is 94-94. I was the one who lost track of the score.
You know, let's hear that again.
Eric took one right off the 2.
Oh, okay.
That's what you meant, right? Inbound pass, almost taken away by Phil Bessick, but it is reeled in by Bledsoe, and A.J. Gorham saves the ball from going out of bounds. That is, who is that over there? I can't see. Shot is up. Shot is good by Jay Farrow. That was
That's
Jesse Haynes
over there on
with the
on
assist.
the wing.
Wizards up by 2. Here comes Jordan all tied up.
Heidelberg. They just let him
And
go on that one. I don't know if somebody lost their assignment or what, but that's
full
a
court
7
pressure.
second.
7-second
That's a 7
violation.
second. Quick toss.
3D light is on for the Indiana Lions. Inbound pass from Scooty to Eric. Back to Scooty.
Yeah, they're going to have to set something up. The Wizards are, they're back on defense too quick.
Yeah,
Looks like the Wizards have got some good stamina here for the second half.
Oh, they absolutely do. And those 5, I think, have been on the floor forever.
Oh,
Shot won't
Scooty.
go. Saved by Scooty. His
For
shot
3.
is up. Good. 3D light makes it 3, and that'll put the Lions up in front by 3. 99-96.
Timeout.
Gorham wants a timeout.
Yeah, they trapped the ball, but they called timeout.
All right.
That was a timeout.
And
Yeah, Cam.
Gerald Campbell's down there making
go
friends.
Get him. Go get him. There you go.
That was,
Cam, it's a timeout, buddy.
yeah, he called
Yeah.
timeout. All right, we're going to take a break. 3:43 left in regulation. We'll be back. All right, we are back in Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. A technical foul was called against the Lions, presumably against Gerald Campbell. My daughter Gabby followed her training very well and reports that she kept the camera off of all of it. I can tell you nobody touched anybody else. There was a lot of yelling, and that was it. But still worthy of a technical foul, in my opinion.
Phil Bledsoe gets 1 out of 2 for the technical. Brings the Wizards back to within 2.
But
some of these games just go on forever.
yeah, Lions coach Tyrone Brown, a couple of the Lions
But
players.
this should be Wizards ball out of bounds
Yes.
for after the timeout.
Tyrone, a few of the players for the Lions, and JT Hardman, who is security here in the gym, they did a fantastic job
Okay.
of corralling Cam and separating him.
Yes, fine job. I think there may have been a little misunderstanding as to a timeout being called, because he did call a timeout.
Yeah, AJ clearly called timeout. I saw it, but I'm
The
also
Wizard- yeah, after
not
the
trying
time-
to box him out. Also,
Well, I think what happened was that the timeout was called. The Wizards players came out onto the floor, and that was misinterpreted as we're going we're
Okay.
going after somebody. But no,
I
the
see.
timeout was called. However,
Right. So
that
Columbus.
player's back was to the official when
Yeah. So
least
Columbus
that's what I
was
think.
just coming off the bench to do their typical timeout formation. They weren't.
Fine job by JT.
Yep. All right, Wizards have the ball. Got that all sorted out. 99-97, Lions in the lead.
Coming in the back door, nope. And we have, who is that?
Malik Evans on the
Malik
floor,
Evans.
gets it to Bledsoe. Bledsoe shoots and scores. We're all tied up. 3:22 and counting. A little bit of full court pressure there by A.J. Gorham. And whoa, Rogers
Cam's
almost
gonna
picks
take it
that
in.
off.
Oh, Bledsoe was not going to pick up his 7th foul. He backed off. And that's where they need to go, is right at him.
Yep.
Yeah, if the Lions either want to get easy points or have him pick up his 7th. Oh!
A.J. Gorham from
A.J.
far,
Gorham.
far away. And that puts the
don't-
Wizards up by 1, 102-101, as Scooty Walker brings it down the other end.
Yeah.
Lions up by 1.
They have got Bledsoe corralled because he does not want to pick up his 7th foul. And anytime they want to do that, they've got the rest of the game to do it.
However, if we go to overtime, my understanding of the rules is Bledsoe can come back in.
Well, this is true. Now, what happens if he goes to overtime with 6 fouls and picks up his 7th?
I think fouls will reset. That was Malik Evans, by the way, Columbus fans, who scored 2.
There you go, Phil Bessick.
Phil Bessick, no, won't go. A.J. Gorham with the rebound. Wizards up by 1. Here comes Evans. Evans gets blocked by Cam.
Gerald Campbell with the block.
Evans wanted a foul, but I believe since I was right on top of the play that Cam got all ball.
The Lions are a little winded.
Yep.
Taking the time getting down the court.
Under 2 minutes left in regulation. Columbus Wizards 104.
Yeah, that's
Indiana Lions now 105.
Bledsoe is hamstrung down at that other end. He really does. Oh, and
Stolen by
Heidelberg.
Jordan Heidelberg. Gets it away from Jay Farrow. Scooty says, no, come on down here. Come on, Phil, let's go.
Yeah, it's only a 1-point game. Yeah, Phil shouldn't be tired. He's
No.
only played 2 minutes.
Lollygagging.
Okay, and they
Here
got
comes Cam. Drives to the basket, shoots, scores.
All right, and the Lions are going to come out in a little pressure. Wizards pick it up. Timeout, Wizards.
and
No, foul on Scooty.
Foul on Scooty,
Scooty
and-
had to do that because he twisted an ankle or something.
I
Caught a
wonder.
knee.
I wonder if his cramp came back
Oh. Well, you know.
because he was hobbling, and Jim
With this elevation.
accurately described it. He did that on purpose to get himself off the
Yeah,
floor.
that was not a malicious foul by
No.
any means. It was he just kind of grabbed him and said, I need a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
So Tracy Ganau comes back in. Tracy is having a monster game, as is Mr. Bledsoe for the Wizards, who
Nice.
takes a three-point shot. No, won't go.
And Tracy Ganau with the rebound. All right, let's see if the Lions have figured out. You just have to take it straight at Mr. Bledsoe.
Jordan over to Eric Messer. Eric's going to drive it in. Shoot. No.
Tracy Ganau with
tips
the
it. Tracy Ganau makes it 109-104.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Timeout,
Timeout
Wizards.
Columbus. 47.8 clicks left.
Wow, that was a turnaround.
Indiana Lions 109, Columbus 104. Holy smokes, this has been a great game. And Tracy Ganau, I don't even need to look at the stats. He's got to be the most valuable player today for the Lions.
Oh, that tip in. If he can get his timing on those tip ins, he's got the height.
Yeah.
Got the height. All you need is to get a fingertip in there and the right angle.
He's drawn 3 charges. He has gotten countless rebounds.
What's he had, about 4 of those little tip ins for?
I think so. He's not going to be the leading scorer by any stretch, but his all-around game today has been phenomenal.
That's the kind of play that wins the team games. It's a team sport, and you got to have that. Everybody pitching in like that. Everybody plays a role, and Tracy has played his today.
He has indeed. He also had that steal at midcourt that triggered the 3D light.
That, I think, started the momentum for this comeback. That I'd hardly call it a comeback. This momentum change.
Right.
The shift in momentum.
The latest in several in this this game.
Yep.
Momentum changes, that is.
The latest of streaks.
And for Columbus, hands down, Phil Bledsoe is their MVP in my book.
He's just hamstrung on the defensive end.
Yep. Cam knocks the ball away from Wilkins, but Wilkins gathers it up.
Cam's going to get a...
Mr. Bledsoe
Oh,
from
he hits the
three-point
three.
land.
Takes him within 2.
35 and counting. Here comes Eric Messer.
Oh.
His shot hits the bottom of the rim.
Somebody get the ball.
Reeled in by Jay Farrow. Over to Wilkins.
Okay.
Wilkins hits the deck.
He's going to be shooting 2,
And
but that was actually a smart foul.
Tracy's going to get caught, or
That was Cam.
Cam. Okay.
Actually, that was a smart foul because you got 25 seconds on the shot, 24 seconds on a shot clock. The best he can do is tie it up right here, and the Lions will have the last possession.
Right.
So worst thing is Lions have the ball.
Yeah, and the clock is not moving as Brandon Wilkins cannot get his first shot to go, and he...
But that should mean that the Wizards are going to come out in a full court press to try and get a steal real quick.
Right.
Keep in mind that you still got 3D plays.
Yep.
You got 4-pointers from half court and all kinds of other crap that the ABA.
Wilkins puts up a shot and gets it.
All right, we're within 1.
109-108. Lions holding on for dear life.
Jordan's
not only in this game, but for their
flash
playoff hosting.
Pull it out. Do not
Eric
shoot
Messer
that.
can't get it to go.
Do not shoot that.
Rebounded by Bledsoe. Here come the Wizards. Jay Farrow gonna get the foul against Phil Bessick.
Oh, Eric Messer, why in the world would you shoot that? Pull it back out and run it out.
10.1 left on the clock.
All right, kids.
109-108. Jay Farrow is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yep, he's going to try to give him the lead now.
And he will leave the Lions with a dime on the scoreboard.
You know, there's still enough time to do something at both ends, but that was the game should have been shooting free throws down at the other end.
Jay's first shot up and
Jay
good.
Farrow with the tie.
We're all tied up, 109-109.
Yeah, that's...
Scotty Walker coming back in. Tracy Ganau coming out. I'm not sure. Well, yeah.
Okay.
With 10 seconds left, yeah.
All right. Let's see if Farrow can put the Wizards up by 1. A very iffy lead.
Shot is up. It's good. Nothing but net.
All right, Lions down by 1.
Wizards out in front. 110-109, and we have a whistle. We have a
timeout, Lions. Timeout Lions with 8 seconds left? Yeah.
8.8 seconds left on the scoreboard. We'll keep it here.
Let's see what Tyrone Brown can draw up on his little coach's board over there.
Yeah. Columbus Wizards have a 110-109 lead on the Indiana Lions.
Yeah, and I think the biggest question at this point is still, what the hell does R.J. Farrow have on his shoes?
Yes, that is the most pressing question.
That is the most pressing question of the day. No, this has been a good game back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
The Lions only need a 2-pointer.
Yeah.
I do have a feeling that it's going to end up in Gerald Campbell's hands. However, that's probably what the Wizards are going to think as well. So do you do the double reverse psychology?
Right.
And they know that the Lions know that they know that the Lions know that Gerald's going to get it.
Yeah, right.
So I see somebody such as Jordan Heidelberg possibly taking this last shot.
All right.
Possibly.
8.8 left.
If it's not the obvious Gerald Campbell. That's just my hypothesis. Nobody's ever going to check me on it. So.
Kudos to Phil Bledsoe. He's still in this game with 6 fouls. He has not committed his 7th foul, and I think fouls reset in overtime. We'll see if we get to that point.
Going to Jordan.
Into Jordan. Over to Cam. Cam guarded by Wilkins. Cam going to put up a shot. No.
And we're going.
That's it.
Oh, and the Wizards pull it out.
Rebounded by A.J. Gorham. That will end it for the Indiana Lions.
What a great game.
And assuming that the Nashville Aces win both of their games this weekend. That'll do it for the number 1 seed for the Lions as they will drop to the number 2 seed. We'll have to see how the Aces do. Congratulations to the Columbus Wizards coming in here, hard-fought battle on the road, and all kinds of momentum shifts.
Yeah.
And the last one went Columbus's way. A really good team.